Hey guys, it's Digicide. In our last video I showed you the updates to our green zone base, and also the complications of tech armor in Aberration. In this video I want to show you how we use the S+ mod to help us make large amounts of metal and element in Aberration. For metal, you can get small amounts of metal from river rocks, larger amounts from rocks on the surface caves, on the surface, blue glowy rocks in the blue zone, and sometimes you might even find a metal node itself. Before getting our teleporter, we would take Ravagers from the base up to the surface cave and mine all the rocks until our Ravagers were full of metal ore. But then our demand increased, and we had to think of something that yielded more. Obviously, an Anki is the most efficient for gathering metal, but getting an Anki to these locations without building huge ramps and doing lots of travelling, and it's not only time consuming but dangerous. This is Aberration after all. So for our current solution, we grab an Anki, take him up to the teleporter pad, set the destination, and straight away we're in our metal outpost over in the blue zone. Just below here, when we get into the elevator, yeah, a Bigfoot, we head down here and we're going to be in a stone metal field. Normally I would bring a couple of Ravagers to carry the mine supplies for me, but for this video I'll just do a quick visit. The tribe leader who owns the platform next to me managed to farm 80,000 metal in 30 minutes by clearing this field and the nearby surface cave too. The server has a harvesting rate of ×2, close to vanilla but with a little extra, and for this quick demo I have just filled up the Anki once and dropped all the stone. But after 2 minutes, I sped that bit up, I managed to mine 3.5k of metal, so just imagine what I could do with Ravagers doing all the donkey work. The Anki is a bit heavy now, so I've sped this up by 10 times, but we are going to head back to our base in the green zone via the blue zone platform teleporter again. So just set the destination and back in the green zone base. So let's park the Anki and head through the castle to the forges. Oh, and we added 2 more during our refit. One of my favourite parts of this Structures Plus mod is the resource pulling integrated into menus. It means I can pull all this metal from our Anki straight to the forges without having to take the metal from the Anki to our inventory and then to the forges, or even load up the transfer tool. It can just be loaded straight from the Anki to the forges and we're sorted. Normally these Ravagers would have come with our Anki and we would have cleared the entire area of metal, but for this video I just wanted to show you my personal way of gathering large amounts of metal in Aberration. One of the key ingredients for making an element is charged batteries. Upstairs in the larger stable we have a light pet pan filled with feather lights. In this vault over here we have the batteries we made in the fabricator, but to charge them we need to put these batteries into that charge station that we built in the pen. I put these ones in earlier. The batteries use the charge from the charge station that is gathered from the light pets and fill up the batteries. You can use the charge nodes around Aberration for this, but if you're using Structures Plus and you're making larger quantities of element, you will want to build your own charge nodes. This is a list of ingredients for making an element. If we head over to the castle and have a look in our dedicated storage boxes, you'll see that I've already got all these bits anyway, so we'll skip the gathering stage, but drop me a comment if you need help with this. Our vanilla charge station can produce 3 element every 43 minutes, but as this is a Structures Plus server, we can do things a little bit different. Welcome to our element station in Aberration's red zone. This base is at the base of one of the red waterfalls, but yet in a spot where there is no radiation. This base has a secure parking area for the dinosaurs, living quarters, and of course the mining platform that has the vaults, and 3 element catalyzers which are part of the Structures Plus mod. So we have all our ingredients here, so I can transfer them into the catalyzer, hit craft, and you can see that this is hardly a 43-minute wait, and in fact it was 30 seconds it took to create a 3 element. In the other catalyzers you can see how they've already been filled with tons of each resource, and a ton of batteries too, so they can generate larger quantities of element over a very short period of time. The only real challenge with doing all this is keeping the batteries topped up, which of course means moving the depleted batteries back, recharging and bringing charged batteries back. Most tribes tend to have the light pets here in the red zone, but as the seekers are attracted to light pets, I found this incredibly dangerous. In fact, I had an entire herd wiped out once when a seeker spawned within my base. So I prefer to keep all the light pets in the green zone where it's safe and teleport the batteries in as needed. I think we have about 500 batteries currently, so for the 300 batteries I brought over earlier, that's 37 batches using 2 catalyzers, which is roughly 111 elements for every 10 minutes. Roughly. Before we finish, I want to show you one more thing at the top of the castle. You may have already noticed this in the last video. It's a tech repulsor pad. They have adjustable pitch, roll, and strength, but this is already calibrated. Oh god damn it, it's a good job I got my wingsuit on. Watch this! Okay, quick, gotta change into my scuba gear, and awesome. Right, and if you know what this music is, put Reaper in the comments. So here we are, our underwater outpost at the bottom of Fertile Lake. The repulsor pad gets us here quickly without the need for another tech generator or teleporter. This outpost has a small pen here with a tech gateway. In the future, this will hold some anglerfish. And this moon pool here is the entrance to our underwater outpost. It's built out of some tech vacuum compartments with like 4x4 block structures, and they allow you to drain the water once placed and operate as an amazing base structure that can be added to at any point in time, and it can grow out the structure. Heading out the base and down to the bottom of Fertile Lake, you can see there is a fairly decent supply of Silica Pearls down here, making mining large amounts an easy task. Just keep an eye out for the Sarcos. In the future, I will have anglerfish to do this with, so I'll be able to do it a lot quicker, but I still need to catch one in the blue zone, which means making a temporary pen with some stuff and carting over here too, which is going to take a while. Speaking of Sarcos, the scuba gear is not leveled up, so I really don't want to damage this. You'd think you couldn't get inside here, but it's ARK, so glitches happen. Sorted. Anyway... This little outpost just has beds and storage at the moment, but we have plans to build it into an awesome outpost. And you may be wondering how we're going to get back out again. Well, in addition to the main teleporters we have, I have this personal teleporter that lets me jump back to the green base from anywhere on the map, but it doesn't let me take dinos with me, just my shoulder pads. Pretty cool, right? That's it for this video. Please hit that notification bell to be alerted when my next video is out, and cheers for watching, guys. Bye!